And now our final farewell from the porch for this week.
Reporter Jim Swift, soon to retire after 36 years on the job, brings us another report from his archives in our Summer of Swift series.
Back in November of 1999, the city of Austin was, as it always is, growing. And more of the city was taking on more and more of the dull sameness cursing the rest of the country. Except, of course, where it wasn't. Without a doubt, the granddaddy of funky Austin is the Pink Flamingo. Way back in 1987, for example, we found Carl and Sherry Kyle gracing their front yard with a Christmas manger scene in which all the starring roles were played by pink flamingos.
Why, there's even a couple of pink flamingo angels. What actually fly?
I just happen to like flamingos and thought, it's the national bird of South Austin. In North Austin, you see T-birds in the driveway, and in South Austin, you see flamingos in the yard. What can I say?
But 7 years later, the pink flamingo plague oozed out of South Austin, crossed the river, and infected West Lake Hills.
My feeling is that the pink plastic flamingo has become a symbol for tacky decoration.
And now roosters are picking up where flamingos left off.
Everyone loves a rooster, and the one that we made is kind of a lot more colorful than even a real rooster. It's we're just trying to make like a poor man's peacock for South Austin, and that's sort of what it turned out being.
But Todd Sanders not only put a rooster on his own South Austin workshop, he also put one on top of Yvonne Atlas' house, in, of all places, the swank Tarrytown neighborhood.
It felt like it was missing something. My house was, and the rooster just completed it.
You're a neighbor. You live right next door, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you think.
Well, I think it's just like Yvonne. She's very unique.
And so the roosters take their place alongside the Whole Foods cornucopia, the cow atop this house in central Austin, and yes, the pink flamingos, in a chorus of celebration of this town's uniqueness and its delicious tackiness. Out on the porch, Jim Swift, KXAN News. And by the way, yes, no matter what I said in that story, the pink flamingos could not have crossed the river on their way from South Austin to Westlake, unless they crossed it again, because both neighborhoods are on the same side of the waterway. I was reminded of that geographical fact back then by a sharp-eared and deliciously tacky viewer.
And hopefully they were watching this piece tonight, and it's a good memory.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Tacky is really in, so,
It's
be
Austin.
tacky. That's Austin. Well, next week, 3 more of them for you. The Summer of Swift comes our way Monday nights at 10, and then Wednesdays and Thursdays at 6 o'clock. You can watch them anytime at our new and easier to navigate website, kxan.com.